Hello everybody, my name is Jane Wajiko. I'm going to take you through the OPAC. OPAC is the basic tool in the library that you use to access books, and that is books in print, because you also have ebooks. Now, the OPAC, or rather the library, is under academics. So the first thing you do is to go to the website of the university, which is www.spu.ac.ke. Then you enter. Having done that, then library is, you can just see there's home here, there's about SPU, there's academics, admissions, and so on. Library is under academics. So you just point at academics, and then you just come down and double click library. Now you're already in the library, Bishop Okulu Memorial Library, and when you scroll down like this, you can see the library and what services that are offered. You can see the mission and vision, the rules and regulations, library services, library sections, opening hours, library sections, and circulation frequently asked questions. Our interest today is the catalog, and the catalog is under library resources. These library services, as I've just mentioned, these library resources and information literacy. Now the catalog, where we are talking of the OPAC, is the second one here. So you just click on the library catalog, and it is loading so that you're able to look for books in print, as I said before. So you're already on this page, and there's an arrow here. You click on that arrow. You can actually use library catalog to search for the information, the resources you're looking for. You can also use title. You can use author, or even subject. So depending on what you know as a library user, that is what you can do. So let me just use title. You click on the title, bring the cursor here, and type something like philosophy, for example. Philosophy. Then you enter. To enter is to search or to go. So it's loading. And then here we are, and the page shows us the results. That your search returned 380 results, meaning that there are 380 books in print that you can access in the library, for example. So you scroll down like that, and then if this is the book you're looking for, called In Defense of Philosophy, you just click on the title of the book. The idea is to know where the book is located in the library. So you scroll down again. This is the title of the book, and the authors are here. They are already indicated. And then you scroll down again until you get the location. Every book is represented by a table or a column or row. So in this case, we only have one copy, because the current, you can see the one copy here. If there were two tables, that means there are two books, two copies. If there were three, that means there are three books in print. But in our case now, there's only one copy, and the current location of the copy is in Bishop Okulu Memorial Library in Limuru. The book is in general circulation, as you can see. And then the call number. This is the call number, and that is actually what you are looking for. And then the status of the book. Status means the book can be available or it can be borrowed. It may have been checked out. If the book is checked out, under status, then it reads checked out. But if the book is available, like in our case now, it shows available. So this is the call number. You just write that call number, and then you go to the shelves and pick the book. And if you are stranded, the library staff, we are always available and willing to take you physically to look for the book. So that is how we look for the book in print. Now we have used the title. Now we are going to continue looking for the book using author this time round. So if you know the author, you just click the author here, and then you bring the cursor here and type the author's name. The author's name in this case, he's called Joseph Pieper. Joseph Pieper. Having typed the author's name, you enter or go. It is loading. And then you find the same book that your search has returned 2 results. You can see 2 results here. Then the book we are interested in is called In Defense of Philosophy, Classical Wisdom Starts Up to Modern Challenges. So you click on the title again, and then you find the same results like you had found using the title. So if there are more than one book, they'll be represented by these tables down here. This is one book. The whole of this table shows 1 copy. If there were 2, they will show 2 copies. It will show current location. It will also show the status of the book, as I had said before. Current location could be Bishop Okulu, like in this case. Could be Nakuru campus, because we have a campus in Nakuru, or even Nairobi campus. Under status, if the book is borrowed, it would show checked out. But if the book is available, it would show available. So all what you need to do again is to pick the call number, which I have highlighted, and then you go to the shelves and pick the book. That means you can use title or author or subject. Anything that is in your mind, you can use to do your search. Let me mention at this point that the library is arranged alphanumerically. We have the ground floor, the physical library now, the ground floor, we have the first floor, we have the second floor. The ground floor just has books on display, and that is where we discharge and charge books. We issue books and return books. But in first floor, we start, the library is arranged alphabetically from letter A. So the first floor would have all books bearing letter A, and then all B's, if is it BA, is it BC, BD, until BZ, if there's a BZ. So that is the first floor. Now, when you go to second floor, you find books from C to Z. Any book that is contained in between C and Z, you'll find it in second floor. That is in the case of Limuru, because we have branches in Nairobi and a branch in Nakuru, and they have arranged a bit differently. But in the case of Limuru, that is how the books are arranged. But basically the arrangement is the same, is alphanumerical, and we have different places where, different locations. We also have shelf guides to guide you where to get particular books. So you really should not get lost when you're looking for a book. If you're not able to trace the shelf guides that read, those numerals that I've said, or those alphabets and numerals like I've mentioned, then you can consult with the library staff, and they'll be able to guide you on where to get the book physically. The other thing I need to mention is that the library is open for all of you, and you can trace the book. And if you have any difficulties in tracing the book, you can always come down to the librarian and also and get assistance. When we issue a book, we issue differently to different categories of people. If you are doing undergraduate, a diploma, or undergraduate, we issue 5 books for 2 weeks. If you're doing a master's, we issue 5 books for a month. If you are a part-time lecturer, we issue books. If it's a part-time lecturer we are serving, we issue 3 books also for 2 weeks. And if it's a full-time faculty member, we serve them with 10 books for a month. All those books that we issue in print, they are also renewable. And the renewal is only done once. You cannot keep renewing books. You only renew once. You can either come in person and request for renewal, or you can write an email to request for renewal. The email address is called asklibrarian@spu.ac.ke. So that is how we go about looking for books. That's what happens when you borrow books. You are free to renew. but you don't renew all the time. You only renew once. If the book is on demand, we do not renew the book because maybe somebody else has asked for the book and they are waiting for it. So we only renew a book that is not on demand at that point. So that is what happens in the library. And when you come, you'll be able to see many other things. You'll be able to search, do other searches. It doesn't matter the program you are taking. You are all well covered. And we have books. We don't have all books, but we have very, very good books. Like this is a classical book like this one for philosophy. And you are able to get even many other books depending on the course you're taking. Finally, as a student, you need to come with a course outline. When you come to the library, please get the course outline from your lecturers so that we know what we are looking for, because we have thousands of books. And so we don't want to waste a lot of time, trying to imagine which book you are looking for. Please come with the title or the author of the book, and we'll be able to assist you. The lecturers will be able to provide the course, the outlines, so that you can come and look for books in the library. So that is all we have for today. May God bless you, and you are most welcome to the library to look for books in print. Thank you.